Hey, Shalom, Israel. First and foremost, before I get started with my lesson, I'd like to give all honor and all glory and power to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Bakah, Chadash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders, the great millstone, rule well and teach well. Peace and love to the hopeful elect, to the men out here pushing the truth across the four corners of the earth. Peace and salutations to the 1/3 remnant, which go back to the men, women, and children, which are Jacob's, come from Jacob's 12 sons, come from the 12 tribes of Israel, you Negroes and Latinos and Native Americans and so forth. I'm the Akia Montazar, and coming to you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai. Yeah, another day to prophesy against what? Babylon the Great. Alright. And we at the end, and there's so many things going on right now, it's hard to keep up, so you gotta make sure you maintain balance. Okay? Because we in these times to where everything is really truly shifting. It's not going back to what we used to know. It's not going back to what we used to know. So we got to stay focused and meditate on these scriptures and lock in on these prophecies. All right. And this is Second Esdras chapter 9, and it's going into these times. Okay. Second Esdras chapter 9, in the top it said, "He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I had told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made." And are we seeing that? Are we seeing it right now on the news, on the radio, on the newspapers, on the TikTok, on just all types of news and mainstream right now? We seeing that Yahweh Shema Shai is visiting the world. Look at the uproars of the people. And let's go into this next verse. Second Ezra 9 and 3 said, "Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shall thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning." So what's going on right now? Hey, this was already proclaimed way before I was born and you was born. You know, whoever may listen. Like this is everything that's going on was already predestined. Let me go get this. Everything was already predestined. You know, so what we have to do is we have to just make sure that we on the right side. You know, and that's uh doing the work. You know, and let me go to it. Let me blue that on. Got to do that work. Okay. Let me go to it. Matthew. Slocky. This is Mark 13 and uh 13. It said, "And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved." And that's what we have to do. That's what I was trying to, okay, because okay, like the Lord spoke from these times in the book of Ezra. He spoke of these times from the beginning. Okay, so we're right now, in these times that we in right now, we have to endure. Okay, we have to endure. Okay, and because if we're not going to endure, then how we going to be saved? Okay, so what it say? It said on NLT Mark 13:13, "Everyone will hate you because you are my followers." So we got to prepare our mind for that too, because as this world crumbles, the hopeful elect, they're gonna see that the Lord word is true. But this world, who everybody, the 2/3 and the heathens, they not gonna, majority of them, they not gonna realize. They gonna go with what this world tell them. So hey, what a time to be alive. Right now. Because we finna see a lot of wonders. Lord willing, we do. continue in the faith, and the Lord don't spew us out. Okay, but it says, but the one who endures to the end will be saved. So hey, it's about getting your mind right with Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay, back in Second Esdras 9:5, it says, for like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and the end is manifest, even so the time also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonder and powerful works and endings and effects and signs. And what is and what is some of the signs, and what it say, for like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and the end is manifested. Okay, then let's go back to another precept. It's right here. Because this is what this devil doing. You know, this is Revelation 13:14. I'm start 13. It said, and he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they shall make an image to the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Okay? And pause because it said so much, you know what I'm saying? But basically what, like, this is the end. Like, this devil is deceiving everybody, you know from these miracles, you know what I'm saying, like these temporary miracles that he's throwing out. Okay. And one thing about it, you know us hopeful elect, us believers, hey, we gonna have to lean up on Yahweh Shema Shai with all thy mind, what they say, all thy heart. Okay, because the hopeful elect, they not gonna be deceived. Okay, what they in Corinthians? Salakia. Ignorant. What that is? I think it's 2 Corinthians 2:11. It said, "At least Satan shall get advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices." And that's the hopeful elect. You know, that's the ones that covered with their marker exemption, which goes into Tawah. Okay, all right, but hey, that's what I'm saying. Like, the end is manifested, but the hopeful elect, hey, we not ignorant of Satan devices, because the Lord is gonna be imputing downloads up into the hopeful elect to know this, to understand it, to get knowledge on this, and being watchful, what I'm saying, being observant, in these times. And this Revelation 13:15 said, and he had power to give life unto the beast, unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast shall both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast shall be killed. So that's what, like I say, going back into that Mark 13:13. Hey, in these times, we gonna, like, see, that's what we have to, prepare our minds for too. Because hey, we not going for this shit. We not going for this system. Okay? Like, we gonna have to choose death. And death is really just a crown. When you think about it, when you go into these scriptures, okay, because that's all it is. Like, because hey, the Lord said, "Fear not him that they can kill the body, but fear the one that kill the soul and body." So hey, make your mind up, because hey, the doors of repentance is closing, and we have to continue daily in this walk, like get better and better with our power, so we can understand the downloads and the synchronicities that the Lord be showing us, to get to be able to endure to the end. Okay. And this is that point right here in Revelation I was trying to get. I was just reading it. Revelation 13:16, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Okay, so that's what's going into right here in the second Ezra 9 and 5, where it said, for like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and the end is manifested. And look, that's what I'm saying. This end that I just that's going on right now, I just read in Revelation 13. You see what I'm saying? It was already predestined, and we living in the time. So that's why I say we got the victory. We just gotta hold on to what we have, you know. And this is so beautiful, you know. That's why the Lord said in the next verse, He said, even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings, and wonder and powerful works, and endings and effects, and signs, just like the end, just like the like right now. I just read in Revelation 13. This was this devil trying to do, trying to cause everybody, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive that mark, you know. And that mark right there, that's a different mark. That's not the mark of the wad. That's the karakma. You know, to cut. He trying to cut and put. You know what I'm saying. That juicy juice inside of you, so he can be able to, control everything. Cause that's what he want. He want full control, and he know that he don't have control. He just trying to play God, you know. And guess what it say right here? And this is how we. And like I said, we got to endure until the end. Okay, that's what it's about. Okay, so we know we're gonna be hated for enduring to the end, because we're not gonna be down with society. So we got to prepare our minds for that. Okay, and this is how we're gonna be able to endure to the end. In Second Ezra 9:7, it said, "And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed." So that's the only way right there. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way you're gonna be able to escape. Okay, this is part of enduring, you know, by faith and whereby you have believed. Okay, and because the Lord's salvation is here, like He's showing, it's so many different videos and testimonies and things that have happened before us. Like you can go into the book itself. Like the Lord is beautiful. You know how He just, you know, allow us to be comforted, in these times. Okay, so that was the point. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we gonna make it up out of this thing. You know, we just gotta continue to endure, continue to fight, continue to believe in Jehovah Shema Shai. Hey, everything gonna work out. You know, as long as you believe. And have faith. Oh, yeah. So with that, I would like to give all honor and all glory to Jehovah, Bahashim, Yahushua, Bahashim, Makashi. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, root well and teach well. Peace and love to the hopeful elect, and peace and love and salutation to the 1/3 remnant. Till the next time, y'all, hey, shalom.